Well,
You just have to get good and
You just
learn
aim
to-
higher.
Yeah, good's got him.
Alright, guys, let's settle down. First and foremost, because I'm really bad with plums, if anyone finds any plum magazines on them, please tell me in the fucking Zeus feedback after the op. Stop fucking laughing. I know, it's taken me 3 weeks to fix that, but I finally went through and I think I got them all.
We're not
Okay?
talking about that. We're all thinking the plum emoji.
No.
What?
You know what? I'm gonna.
What?
Am I the only one? What?
No.
I don't need
I'm
to know
gonna
what
go
we're
add
talking
plum
about.
mags into my
got you,
mission
man.
file and just put them in random people.
You know what? You know what? I felt bad about something I did in this mission file. Now I don't feel bad, and I hope you all burn. Anyway, let's see. We'll get there when we get there.
Without the napalm
Is it a
again.
giant rabbit with napalm?
You can't make giant rabbits because it's only an Eden Editor thing / Eden Editor preview thing. It's not meant to be a multiplayer thing, which is terrible. I'm so mad about it. Yeah, for now, but we're gonna break it. Yeah.
Wait for the mods.
We're waiting for the mods, don't you worry. But anyway, pardon that error. That's something based off of one of the special assets I put down, but we'll get there when we get there.
Oh no.
I love lots of errors.
I'll wait another minute and then we'll push through.
So for you,
I'll
keep
explain
on
things.
mining.
Hey, Blue 4.
This is a big ass fucking mission.
What's a mic anyway?
3 megabytes. I am
Is that
big
so big?
excited.
Do you want technical explanation or a simple
Did
explanation?
you just say 1.8 was big?
Like, it's
It's
that
average
big.
size.
Shut up, I convinced Bloodwing it is. Now, so first and foremost, if you notice there are some red arrows on the map, that's how you get out. I've intentionally cleared things like that first red arrow close to you, that is gone. Just so your vehicles can path out of the area, so they don't have to do some weird fancy bullshit to get out. So, your AO is simple today. You have 4 objectives, which are the 4... Wait, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 objectives. Wow, I can count. 5 of those markers are positions you have to clear out. On a note, on Altar Hill, I have the underground complex sealed off. We will reserve that for another day because when I garrison stuff down there, it just brings all of the frames for the rest of the op down by a factor of 10. Well, no, that's technically a lie. Basically, you get 10 less frames the entire op, and I don't want to deal with that. So we'll do like a mini op for that sometime later in the week. And then there is this position, because I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but you still have to go clear it out. Have fun. Because this is going to be a literal textbook ambush. But we'll see how they decide to sweep this. So if they're coming from this direction, I need to get these guys to go prone, especially since they hear the vehicles coming.
Please stop crossing in front of the... Get out of the way!
I'm just trapped them.
Bravo's committing a...
Don't be afraid to run someone over. They run in front of your BMP.
So this is TSP's hardcore medical, which means insta-death is on. I like to add a little bit more of a health coefficient for the player base in the ace option, so they're a little more tanky, but headshots will still usually insta-kill if it's a 7.62 or above, but 5.56, which is the main enemy weapon, will have to be a double tap. Are you fucking kidding me? Well, the tank just picked off. Actually, I think that was the BMP-3 just picked off my frickin' fast shot launcher, so...
Charlie Alpha Bravo.
Great.
Pushing towards the far eastern side of the town.
Then again, they probably scanned it with thermals, so that makes sense, but...
Engage 1 times ATGM position.
Yeah.
For a second shot at it, just to be sure.
I do not see any enemies.
Alright, let's break this down so it's easier. Alpha, you're on western side. Charlie, you're on central side. Bravo, you're on eastern side. Prioritize those areas down.
So I can also have them swarm out of this barn. Just as a real quick hypothetical. Okay, I need to adjust that then.
Let's give them a warm welcome, shall we?
Sure it was last time.
Yeah, they're not seeing the IED.
I mean, it was never marked as an enemy, but...
This is Rescue sitting on the southwest side. There's nothing on thermals in this town.
Sal, let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Has anyone taken contact?
You're gonna be my battle buddy.
Alright guys, look out for possible booby traps.
They know my MO too. When I give them an empty town, they know something's up.
And vehicles, if I can get you guys set up staring at the road to the east on Novi, could be hostiles coming in for ambush.
Oh, some of these guys are so close to the IED. I just need them to run a little more this way. Oh, here we go. We might have a winner. Oh, so close. What the heck are they shooting at? They're shooting over. Oh, they're shooting at the launcher still. Come on.
As Rasputin, we are engaging.
Come on, Rising. You were so close. Yeah, they're engaging what was already called out.
Yeah, I got it. Down.
Shut the fuck up. There we go. That's the cue.
Yeah, Alpha is going to call the fucking northwest clear. I'm not staying here. There's probably no enemies and just fucking mines.
Copy, everyone just pull back out of the town. If there is not any contact inside the town, we're not going to sit in there. We're getting shot at from the southeast, ground team is, so give out your vehicles, be aware that a MGNS of some sort can see you.
So, that blew up right. Yeah, got Rising. He walked through that thing so many times teasing me. So these guys ended up between this position.
Contact south of the town. Looks like a gas with a squad of infantry offloaded.
Sorry, Mr. VMP. It was a trap. Yeah, might have disabled it. Might still cook off.
BMP cook.
What from?
One BMP just got cooked.
I think one of our vids.
RPG from somewhere, or small.
Can you take your tourniquet?
Trying to run these guys out.
All forces, I need you guys to pull out back the way we came.
Helicopter's pulling back.
This is JTAC. Air reports multiple infantry on the roofs towards the east, southeast.
Copy, I have eyes on an infantry truck that looks like...
Judge Rising didn't die from that.
Bunch of dudes dismounting from it southeast.
How many bullets can they take?
Several, apparently. Keep pulling back.
Yeah, I am wearing US chest rigs, so they can take quite a beating. They gotta hit him in the head where there's no armor. That just sounds like some sort of airstrike. That is definitely some sort of airstrike. Oh, they're hitting...
Did we just call artillery on that place where the infantry just dismounted?
Negative, JTAC just called in an airstrike.
I'll go copy.
Yeah, Raisin just bled out. Oh, you silly goobers.
Someone needs to try it, by the way. Yep. Well, someone's stuck in the wall. Yeah, I'm back here.
You can just get at the Vic from the wall, it's fine.
Alright, go.
Silly, silly goobers.
This is Bravo reporting back.
He, they drove it up and he dismounted on the rear side and it clipped him in the building.
Give me a status.
It happens.
Green so far, Charlie Mark accurate.
Yeah, Alpha is pulled out of town. We've pretty much called our sector clear. We're currently watching for the infantry dismounted earlier.
Have that group fall back as well.
Marcus,
Copy. Did we lose any trucks? I heard something cook off near.
was a BMP.
Okay, let's get in our vehicles, mount up, and head back to RP1, and we're gonna loop all the way around to Novi.
I mean, I tried to make this town as sus as possible, because this is what, like, this is supposed to be Chenar's 2020, like, you know, crazy shit happened that makes a bunch of trash go in it and whatnot, so almost every town they've gone through has had something in it, so I finally in this campaign gave them something where there was nothing visible. Granted, we did take 2 weeks of a break from this campaign because I wanted to take said break, but...
Be advised, friendly BMP inbound to RP1 with,
You gotta think about it. So I'm gonna have these guys... Oh, I just broke the pattern. That's fine.
Ground, did I understand you correctly to go back to RP?
Why?
Or?
What the fuck?
Back towards RP. Sorry. We're gonna loop down and around, trying
Oh, because my mouse is having a bad day. Alright.
To Novi, because I'm guessing there's gonna be an ambush on the eastern road that I don't want to run into.
There you go.
Just mark in URP somewhere, please.
RP2 marked.
Bravo is at RP1.
Holly, where did you take the truck to?
Yeah, so I don't want them to move through the open field, but it looks like they're gonna move through the open field, so... That's A-okay. I am going to spawn a T-55.
Yeah, sorry to the squad I just stole the truck from, but I think ground team stole mine, and I don't know where it is, so...
Yeah, it's a fine faction.
No, we've been in the same vehicle the entire time. We never dismounted.
I think Holly took it somewhere.
He did, as only told.
Because I want to grab this and see if I can do some long-range striking over there. We'll get there when we get there, though.
You gonna move on, guys?
Yeah, so they almost left their truck in here.
Moved our truck up instead of their own.
Yeah, again, it was Holly. He stole our truck and left yours, and we're in yours now.
It's a little bit of a miscommunication issue with the players. They're just trying to regroup and move back to that area.
From you are in your truck. I just never had any Strellas or anything.
It doesn't matter. We'll sort it out once we dismount.
It's a good warm-up.
I got 1 times Connor from Delta Squad. I'm stealing him for Bravo.
This is high. I think you meant ground, but a firm question mark?
Yeah, ground, high, same thing for me. Ground is probably high for lineup.
Not wrong.
What? What? Why is Andrewza driving? Well, with his South African internet, anything's possible. So as they start to go through these areas where it's, you know, closer to my enemy faction's territory, I'll be able to throw ambushes at them and whatnot. Let's see. I'm gonna build a weapons squad here. That would be a SMA, a grenadier, marksman, and a second rifleman.
Charlie at RP2.
So this is what I'll throw at Vix and whatnot, and then for an AT team, if they're being malicious, 2 SMAs and a disposable. That's what I've learned to utilize, and then I'll literally just throw a lone Igla guy, or in this case it's a Stinger, down to stop any aircraft that goes above my airspace. So anything that's nearby blue positions, I can spawn that guy and attack. But as long as they're over their side, then I try not to do that. Alright, so let's go ahead and delete the... only under 24 bodies, in all honesty. So what are they doing with this plan here? They're gonna swing down to the south and attack it from the straight south. Alright. Nah, I'm waiting for it to be legalized in the US. I did it twice in college, though, but... it doesn't help that I have a giant scar in my left lung. It doesn't really appreciate that too much.
This is the Bravo 50? You calling for me?
Yeah, so...
Yep, where are you guys?
Oh, we're right here, behind you.
Okay, forces advance.
The heck did they just strike at? Was that my asset, or was that my AA going off? I think it was them. Wait, where's my T-55? Did you never left, you silly fucking goober. Okay, well...
Charlie, get going.
Will you go now?
Charlie rolling.
Aye.
That means all forces advance when I say all forces advance. Go along the line roughly.
Oh. So they were trying to strike at that, but that initial angle, they didn't see this.
Hi, could you TP Dutchbat to Cairn? He had to DC due to mem leak.
This is high. Say again, who for what?
Dutchbat to Cairn, DC due to mem leak.
JTAC is getting a strike on a enemy tank coming in from the southeast.
Yeah, so this is again why I'm trying to hide my units a little better. Because, you know, they've got thermals and whatnot, so it makes things a little... Dude, you need to run. And I hope he continues. But I'm gonna have him stay prone for now.
This tank to ground. Have you got any infantry running across that southwestern riverbed of Novi Suburb at this time?
I don't believe any infantry are dismounted at this time.
Just place that group.
FM, I believe we've spotted a couple of people running around in the riverbed just northeast of tank's position.
Copy, you're clear to engage them if you can get a good shot on them.
Here, I'm just making a copy of this guy, because I assume everywhere I've got units, I've got like an arsenal. But his tracer rounds are definitely going over my position. I could actually get like a launcher out if I wanted to.
Let's give him a warm.
What was that explosion?
Bravo is pushing into town. We're going in heavy and fast.
Copy that, Bravo. Are you pushing across the field or going along the buildings on the road?
Yeah, we're pushing across the field. We're in town.
Good luck.
Sounds like my Dishka started something.
Just drove in. Let's go, guys.
Charlie copies. We're just to the southeast of Alpha at the moment.
There's Moscow perspective time right now.
so they're staying on that hill. So we got some people trying to keyhole that Dishka. That Dishka took out Andruza. You know, Hardcore Medical might have gotten turned off. Because from the looks of things, people aren't getting insta-killed here. Because a lot of my settings got reset. Yeah, no, it totally got reset. Alright. Wait, nope, I lied. There's an easy way to check. Add-on options.
Ground to Bravo.
Where would it be? It would be actually up Ace Medical.
Got fucked. Let's try and push west and help them.
Tire up.
Shot, aren't you?
Nope, okay, it's on. Good. Their body armor is just being a little tankier than usual. But yeah, these guys just charged right in, and,
Rasputin to Alpha, I believe it's Fort Element. You got a man down directly to my left.
I was just gonna try to drive away with it, but I think, yeah, I hit Holy Light to try to get by. Now, what I can do is I can say that group is gonna...
Ground force, this is Bravo. I'm like the only guy here. I'm at patrol marker. So...
Copy.
my poor MPKT.
That was a little bit of a suicide run you guys did, but we'll try and fix it.
Yeah, we killed a good bit of the guys. We're gonna try and not die now.
Alright, then I'm gonna send my AT teams up.
Boys, if we can push west to the patrol marker.
To try to strike at those Vics, because again, this is enemy territory. I've got these guys pulling back. I can delete them. The Vics are trying to pick off who they can.
Repeat less.
And it's causing some stuff to fall down in here.
Go for JTAC.
As actually it's knocking out some of the sheet metal of this building. I didn't even realize that was a feature.
Got a LZ set up there, waiting for them to hop in.
Ground Charlie, eastern end of Novi checked, no contact taken. We're pushing west up the main road.
Oh yeah, these guys are gonna hear that. Yeah, you can hear the rumbling of that tank, and you know it's ahead of you, so you just gotta follow it. Yeah, this poor bastard ran out in the open. He's gonna get taken out.
KPBT BRDM somewhere west.
Grounded tank.
Oh, it looked like he had a SMA, or a MA, geez. 136. So I gotta keep this group going up there.
So you can see the MSR to the east, that'd be great.
BTR down, BTR down.
That thing cover around. They just hit the BTR, she's cooking off. Holy's down, yeah, this entire squad, minus Mr. Wide here, is down. So I still have a few people in this town.
Has anyone reached Bravo?
This is Rasputin. I believe they were taking cover in the warehouse building. I saw at least one go down.
Yeah, this is all about simple ambush tactics. Sorry, I wasn't reading chat. I was dealing with some of this.
Alpha, be careful of that.
Random question. How come some of the elements on your interface on the right tab are orange? That's because Armor reset my color and my color scheme, and now everything's orange. This is like the default color scheme, and I've tried to fix it 3 times, and then within a few days, it just defaults back. So I don't know what was causing it. Like all of my, usually that's because the config would be like in the temp folder or something that it reads the new colors from. So I don't know.
3 of these guys are dead. The one that's alive over here.
Dutch bad. I teleported up to Karn. I think he's still having issues. That's why. Yeah, so they're on yelling right now. Oh my god. Yeah, so these guys are going to be super slow because they got aggroed by that tank. I want them to hone in on the engine of that tank, though.
Negative. Can you repeat or say again?
2 times squad pushing north from the MSR direct south.
And I'm gonna have these guys hold until those AT teams can go up and engage them.
Picking up Bravo.
Sure, like, can I get you guys watch it down?
Ground Charlie's already moving south. We'll go into ditch.
Be advised the junkyard, scrapyard is definitely occupied.
Why are you managing a dead person? I just told you
So again, that Vic is going on its own with no support.
This is Moscow. Be advised, as on T-55 engaging with.
Oh, that's a marksman. Great.
We're having an Alpha fire team moving to clear the scrapyard.
Where's the T-55?
To the east.
I swear, I'm just gonna set this guy to careless hold fire and run him up that way. There's an AGM coming up. It's at the T-55 that was already decrewed. Yep, those are the 3 guys that were in that Vic. And now you just don't want to go up. Jeez, arm up AI pathing, I swear to God. That guy, I think, just got stuck in a tree. Yeah, so they're moving off. They're going to report hearing that tank drive away, so I'm going to continue on with this attack plan. You made Outcast start a cult? I don't want to know. So I'm going to have these guys kind of follow suit, break around over here.
Okay, we're gonna wait until reinserts for Bravo get back, and then we're gonna move out. So go ahead and garrison the town. 91 squad looking south.
So that's the reinsert bird heading way off course.
Back on net.
I'm gonna set up an AA guy on Zub Castle. Because you never know what he might be able to pick off.
Charlie's ground engaging contacts to the south-southwest wood line.
I hear it.
Is that a friendly MI-8 to the southwest?
Probably. Please don't shoot it.
Well, it just got shot down by something, not us, so...
Well, the risk was calculated, but man oh man, am I bad at math.
Enemy, south. Air just got shut down.
With all of Bravo's reinserts.
Yeah, there's Zach did tell you had infantry coming from the south and we had to move.
2 nights to... Well, that was an easy shot. That one I meant to do because he literally flew low right in front of my my freaking small guy, and oh god, now we now they're getting killed by their own IFV. Just respawn, bro, if you got put in debug.
Ground all squads, please stop shooting the tree line, or at least use non-thermal if you're shooting it. We're gonna make sure that we get those guys out of there.
They're very dead, I believe.
They are? Rip. Okay, well, we'll wait for them to reinsert again.
AT just went out semi-close from the south against tank.
Yeah, I went slightly over that tank. Alright, well, since these guys are too busy getting freaked out because the air asset flew close to them, and that breaks their sense of, you know, just... When air flies over AI, they slow down and they freak out, not wanting to get hit by the air asset.
Dead, so we're gonna go ahead and stay in the town, wait for it to...
Well, at least there's Chabokas here. He can get those two guys medicked if he sees them, but... Good golly gee willikers.
Anyway, Charlie, where did you park?
Charlie here. Charlie mark is accurate. We're next to Charlie's truck and Alpha's truck.
Hey Charlie, can you build Rasputin a trench?
Do I have a tow asset? A Land Cruiser with a tow. Perfect. Where do I want that to come out of? That would come out from over here.
Send in Go Team 6 now.
Hi Wavu, hope you're doing well.
Is anyone in the town still unable to move at this time?
So I will... drive it around. I don't know that Vic's right there.
Make sure you're...
I'm just trying to find a different sector.
South.
So that's gonna come up danger close, but that's alright.
In the next couple minutes.
Hey Barb, thanks for the 27-month resub.
3 IC stepping up. Andrews have performed his special move, and 2 IC is currently infiltrating.
Yeah?
Could I get a long range? My squad leader's just disconnected.
Ground copies.
Confirm you want us to push south into a wood.
For Barb, I mean, someone else just stepped up in the AO with the short range, so.
Oh, alright.
Yeah, get the chopper. Use the chopper's radio.
Yeah. I don't think we can dismount in front of you.
I don't really want to give people extra equipment.
I'm saying you're gonna put us in between a QRF point where they're coming in from Mogilevka and the castle down there.
Yeah, Barb. Hope your birthday went well yesterday.
But the best approach was from the west. I guess we can go northeast.
It's good.
Yeah, that almost would be better, so we're not sandwiching ourselves.
Agreed. Alright, forces be prepared to move out to RB3. We're moving in about 3 minutes.
I'm gonna totally snipe that BMP, though, if I get into an optimal firing position.
JTAC Bravo 3, same message.
Send message.
Copy. I'm assuming the LZ that my men were being dropped off is LZ 1047.
Oh dear, they're shooting their own guys again.
Copy. JTAC might not be on net.
No, Queefs! Queefs, no! Queefs is down.
LZ 1047.
I'm not gonna say anything, but...
We have contacts in the forest south. People are shooting.
Cleaning up minor thermal contacts. I don't want them grabbing a small.
Yep, I knew they were using thermals! I knew they were using thermals! Oh!
Alpha's gonna head out.
They never confirm outside of thermals! You had a fucking chopper crash with your reinserts! They are not putting 2 and 2 together that they- Oh, they just murdered Chabokas. Oh, that sucks. I'm gonna kill Quest off so he can get a reinsert because he's not waking up from that. It's fucking funny.
Alright, all forces begin moving northeast RP3.
Charlie copies. This is JTAC. Air has marked the contacts they see in Objective 3 on map.
BMP, where did that come from?
Didn't mean to do that.
Missile trail looks like it came from the... No, it looked like I see a smoke cloud to the east.
Get back in it, come on.
Probably an AT smoke.
Panic drive. Time to go hide in there.
North, actually. I'm making a new RP because there's enemies in that forest. All forces begin moving direct north to RP4. We're gonna hit Objective 6 first.
Charlie copies, diverting to RP4.
Bravo copy.
Go for it, Connor. I think he saw it. He's just doing medical. Oh. Air just did an airstrike on my truck. No. Oh well. Hey, bro, I don't mean to sound rude, but you might want to run. Like, usually when you survive, I know you might be like in shock, but you probably want to run, mi amigo. You know, you wouldn't want to be killed off too, right? At least here I can respawn your dumbass and have you actually run.
Be advised, it was an SPG techie that took out the BMP. It's been taken out by air now.
All right. Didn't work on that one because it was full.
Alpha on RP4.
Please tell me they didn't just shoot and engage.
Game crash.
Okay, no, they were shooting at potentially that guy. Poor Connor. He's just trying to find his buddies, but his buddies keep going away.
Charlie at RP4.
So I'm just cleaning up bodies here, because most of the frames for Chernar's Redux just go into the map.
Northern forest line and try and push into Altar Hill from there.
I think this is nailed it running back.
Is everyone ready to move out? We have everyone here.
That's ready.
Bravo's ready.
Rasputin's picking up Moscow Survivor.
Just drop him off in there. Jeez.
If Air spots
Charlie,
could JTAC please, inform us?
I think Connor just offed himself. Yeah, he gave up. Oh well.
Sorry to ground, which route do you want? The farther away one or the more direct?
They both end up in the same spot. It's up to you. Go ahead.
Hey, if I don't touch on it, remind me to yell at Iopus for not PIDing his thermals. Thank you.
Nice.
Yeah, so this is like no man's land, so I don't have anything in that regard.
Okay.
Go go ahead and delete those guys. But so far, so good on the guerrilla stuff here. This is a pretty easy objective. There's not really much for vehicle and support craft to do. He does have an SR, but the FATX are only like a click and a half, so...
It's on top of a hill. Vehicles aren't going to be able to do much.
It's a garrisoned compound, but okay.
Be advised, Bravo's gonna pick up a reinsert.
Now, I do have this guy, and this guy, more importantly. And if they see an aircraft, I do have a AA guy right here to deal with that.
Make sure you guys dismount before going across that tree line. I don't think they have a vision down on the hill.
Cool looking base, which one? I mean, that's Shannar's Redux has a lot of cool things, to be perfectly honest. I'm just trying to see if I see like any vehicles that are gonna try a beeline. I'm gonna snipe them. But only if I have a visual on them.
Let's give him a warm welcome.
Trying to play this more than fair. So my camera, the reason it keeps going in and out is it's just a massive underground complex, but I'm gonna save this for a different op. Okay, I vaguely hear them. And this guy just went guns up.
They have AT stationed on the towers.
Yeah, he only had 2 rounds, but whoever I just hit with that rocket is probably dead. No, I don't see a body. Alright.
Bravo's moving up.
Charlie moving up as well. This is JTAC Air has eyes on pillboxes on all sides of.
Yeah, so I don't have that much stuff on the surface here. The pillboxes each have a machine gunner. Chad AT with no shoes. Yeah, it's just part of the base uniform.
HMGs.
Half the civilian stuff doesn't have shoes with them, so. Alright, let's see. We'll bring in a few QRF fire teams. From downslope outside of Air's Overwatch capabilities.
Iopus, could you pepper the bunkers?
Yeah.
Please?
Hey, do you want to join the cult of the...
God damn it.
Okay, just put a bunch of HE shells in the west one.
Alright, let's work from the west then.
Let's go to the ground.
The message, Moscow?
Where's your platoon med at the moment?
He's with me on the western side of the objective exterior wall.
Hey, after Tom's been taken, can I get him out of my BMP, please? I got hit pretty bad.
Sure.
Big ouch.
One time BMP cook. Reminder, we're not to go on the underground part, we're just clearing service.
Well, they're not going to be able to find the underground entrance, but...
Thank Christ.
Ooh. He is lucky.
An insert in a pond.
Heal at base. I just kill people off when they're at base. Alright.
Charlie's Alpha Bravo, we're gonna swing south-southwest.
So they're popping grenades in here, doing their best to clear things out. They caught that cord while it was reloading. I got this other cord right here. So this is, again, normally the entrance to the underground part, but I have that walled off for today. Frames seem to be maintaining themselves here, which is really good.
Yeah, that cord just fucked me up. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm surprised you're not dead.
Basically, if you don't know where the bloody
Good headshot.
Jesus Christ.
It's dead. Don't worry about it.
More contact.
Yeah, if I see them still, like, hugging the cord like that, I just get rid of them. By a simple G key.
Ground in Moscow.
This is Moscow.
Are you guys inside the compound?
Yeah, I got no visual on it. They're behind a hay bale. I thought the hay bale was them.
Thank you.
Alright, let's be really mean. I'm gonna close the gap. Good security pulled by Revanche there. Nice.
Good, we had someone on security.
So I got one trap right here.
Alpha J-Tech.
Take his ground, I'm taking his grenades and shit.
Set up for J-Tech.
More inserts at base.
That's a cord.
Hey,
That's a bad sound. Alright.
That's a bad sound. That is a smoke grenade. That.
Oh, Andrew's just gonna get. Yeah, that's what I'm trying.
Can you get up? Can you drag him?
Oh, I carry. Well, hopefully I don't get shot.
That
from
is
whatever's in that room.
a choice.
Let's see if I can shoot Sam at that. Oh, geez, Louise. Something just caused a big lag spike there. Just to let him know, he's a little too close.
Western bunkers are clear.
Yeah, so it looks like he was able to evade that off.
This is J-Tech. There's enemy contacts direct east of around the
He's just low to being out of fuel, though.
Moscow Call 3 is going to go find it.
Alright, can we get an infantry squad manning the bunker to the north, looking north then?
Alpha will do that.
Mark EI.
Preferably let's not have the vehicles deal with it.
No, my brothers!
This is down. You've seen some guys walking.
Might have hit a bush, might have hit them, don't know yet.
To your position, we're just marked them on the
Yeah,
map.
I hit a bush.
Open up with the PKT.
Lucky.
Copy. Squads, let me know when your areas are clear. We'll designate them as center, north, east, west, and south.
So as you notice, I'm very brutal against my own vehicles because they're very powerful assets that, you know, if they're misused, then it doesn't really work out too well. Give me 1 second. I gotta tab out to clear stuff out. Oh, sorry. So Daft just got double tap pretty hard.
Yeah, I see this. I'm gonna try to get some.
I'm gonna start RCing guys and
Hey, fam.
doing mean things.
Rasputin is back.
That's down marked ground of investigation for resupply this time.
Yeah, so I knocked out one guy.
Copy.
Oh, but I want the gun.
Fuck me. Alright, I'll hold there,
What's that, the Alpha? Any chance you could go do with that infantry to the north?
Good security. Alright, and then I got one dude.
Squad, make sure you clear out the bunkers. We just had a guy come out of the bunker and murder Bravo squad lead.
Andrews, I just got him.
I'm alive.
Yeah, okay, I thought he was clipped in, but no, they just took him out.
Send message, Charlie.
Southern bunkers are clear as well as a couple of contacts outside of the bunkers in the parking lot. What do you want Charlie to move to next to assist?
East is clear, we'll figure out.
It's free real estate.
This is JTAC. I'm getting a rocket strike on the north side where enemy infantry were spotted, and it's coming in north to south.
Copy. Once that rocket strike's complete, I need Charlie to move north and grab both the squad's vehicles.
No, where are you going, you stupid fuckers? Get down there, take their shit.
Stay inside, looking south-southeast.
Roger, did you say Charlie and Bravo should have vehicles?
Affirmative. Bring them out to the compound. We're gonna garrison the compound with Alpha.
Roger.
Charlie copy is moving back to our base to retrieve them.
Jesus.
Our barrage complete. Let's move the squads out.
No, come on, go get the Vic. Go. Still the wrong way, buddy. Come on. There you go. Kinda. Okay, yeah, it'll work. Did I still get the gas out? Yes, I did. All right. This is why I do the manual pathing like this, because they like to do elaborate, like, flanks around. It's annoying. But yes, I see like this. Like the,
see the gas driving east?
I swear to God, if you just got in the... I hate you.
Say again?
There was a gas driving east on the north side.
Oh yeah, somebody stole
vehicles, can you go back to
gas.
Okay, vehicles, go back to the vehicles. They're getting stolen then.
Please learn how to drive.
You fucking can't, you shouldn't drive. They just stole the gas.
This is Rasputin doing a quick search for it.
Lower the fucking vehicle up. Fuck them. Fuck this.
I have every intention of blowing it up if I can find it.
Fuck this point.
Sorry, Bravo, but it looks like it's lost in the wind. Putin's gonna be very mad with this.
You don't want the death box.
Ah.
Looking to steal our Vex.
Looks like we blew up one of our own. Is the second truck still alive?
Yes, Charlie's truck is still alive. I believe Alpha just blew up their O's after Charlie saved it.
I don't want to teleport Dutch into the compound because it might put him under. So hopefully he won't get shot by his own guys. This is hi, send message.
Anyway, we could have some Logi guys drive up new vehicles.
Negative. You're gonna have to send people to drive them back, just as what's been going on with Break. Ground Vic's losing theirs. However, I'll make sure that we provide more Vics. Standby.
Rasputin to ground command. Remember, you have BMPs, which are capable of carrying infantry.
For 3 squads, I don't think the BMPs can fit 3 squads. Correct?
I end key it so it can respawn back at base, but that's the second gas I now have that I can
didn't lose theirs.
Use against them.
Charlie, do you indeed have your truck?
You have 10 seconds.
He got in the fucking shotgun seat. Because the AI don't like to get in driver's seat sometimes. It's annoying, but I work with it.
Good. Alpha, you're going to be in BMP 1. Bravo, you're going to
So
be...
there's our guys coming back.
Alpha copies.
Bravo copies.
Alright. AI had driver's anxiety. Well, I can relate to that, but... Still. I just want my AI to do what they're told. Otherwise, yes, I will start screaming at them. I apologize for that, but
And the other element of my squad is bringing in a gas.
Copy. Reinsert should be here in about 50 seconds.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Well, yeah, it's like when you're driving and, he just... Oh, no, he, like, clipped the top of that tree.
I'm just getting my reinserts now. They just landed.
It should be okay, though. Yep. Barely buzzed over that thing. What am I thinking? What was I gonna say? It's like when you yell at the other driver when you're on the highway. Of course they can't hear you, but it makes you feel better. Yeah, I hope you guys have been enjoying this op. The next place they're gonna go has a fun thing in it.
People are complete, moving back to objective.
Also, I have a hint over something for later, and if they find it cool, if they don't, that's okay. But, fun thing. Let me make sure. That's calibrated to run server side, right? Right. It's the classic fun thing. And it might be invisible. But its effects won't be. Also, it might kill the server, so I'm glad we've gotten at least halfway through it before, the server may or may not explode.
Alright, squads, be advised we're going to be moving south towards the amusement park. We're going to try and use the forest the whole time. It looks like we can stay in it for the most part.
No, it's not Fluffers. What did I call him? I know we gave him, like, an actual name other than the Alaskan bullworm, but... I think that's a joke. We said Steve.
Ground to Bravo.
Bravo's all mounted. Ground, where's the RP point connect?
Bravo, be advised we have 2 times your reinserts on the north.
Did I use the mortar yet? No, I'm only going to use it when they're assaulting that compound.
Copies, we'll go grab them.
That guy can go ahead and delete. But I've been keeping the AI light in these compounds, so...
You might want to tell them to come back out. They just ran into the compound.
Keep running them
Are we
over.
stepping off?
There will be whenever these 2 get inside of a vehicle.
I don't think we called it Larry. Did we, Audrey Hotto? Because I feel like you would know. But yeah, no, all of this I'll be doing like a small side op on later in the dead of night. Hopefully before next week. Yeah, I think it was Steve.
Ground, have you got your platoon medic in there?
Copy. If you want to hop out and hop in the ground vehicle, we'll do you up.
Yeah, I can do that now.
Alright, they don't have an air overwatch angle on, which means I can delete that guy because he's not visible. So Zen has a really, Zeus Enhanced has a really cool feature where you can turn a plugin on and it'll show you if you're spawning stuff in someone's line of sight. Which I think is really cool. Took like a 5-minute adjustment period, but after that it made my nom-op for Saturday so much easier. Well, Crinjon, thanks for continuing your sub. I hope you keep enjoying yourself here, and the ops are to your liking, and I hope you're staying safe among COVID.
A better diagnosis on that at all? When you actually do all the mapping out of the specific fuel quantities, do they match the fertilizer?
Oh, 2 people instantly lost connection. That's not good. One was in here, one was in that tank. I didn't execute anything other than the smoke scripts, but we do those all the time. So I'm gonna occasionally move that thing around. What was I super excited about? Oh, right, yeah, no, for Zen. But again, it's got to go through a small approval process in TSB. People had a fit with me this morning about something that I didn't realize I changed. I thought it was just a given over how we promote T1s to T2s. Because it looked like I jumped the gun, but in reality, it was just a massive miscommunication, which is...
just crashed out. We're going to be off station.
Happens.
Ground copies.
Can we not take the vehicles through a forest?
The vehicle can drive through the trees, man. Come on. They can literally just run the trees over.
It's not the trees I'm worried about, it's the infantry with SMAs keyholing me that I'm worried about.
I hope this is going to be
just drive fast enough through the trees and they won't...
I'm not gonna lie, Trinaris Redux is like... You know, it's still Trinaris' forests, which are exuberant. So if you're wondering what this is significant for, the answer is I have no idea. I'm just having fun. But he's in thermals.
And be advised, there's multiple plumes of really dark black smoke that just popped up and disappeared just as quick.
Copy. Keep moving throughout and just sweep it.
Be advised, there's a patrolling EI squad currently on the south moving clockwise around the location.
That's the further one out.
Make sure you're not curious.
Let's see if they notice the bodies. Hey, Pfizer. Hope I pronounced that right. Hope you're doing okay.
Northeastern corner to come from.
Realize how we're gonna make a hole.
Okay, the black smoke's now on top of the Ferris wheel. I don't think it's harmless.
The guy's already dead. Did we hit it?
Be advised, dead enemies.
Yes.
Dead enemies not by our hands in here.
Leave the compound.
Enemy of my enemy is my friend.
That's shitty logic. What if the fucking guy... What if it's like in a...
Let's explore, guys.
Yeah, I'll leave you to do that.
Helicopter is exploring the weird, creepy-ass amusement park. Got it.
Ground to high.
It's high, send message.
We found some anomalous black smoke and dead bodies all over the amusement park. What do you want us to do?
So, what? What are the bodies? Just insurgents and CDF or something? Now it's a ghost.
Did you do the math already in terms of what you got versus what's showing?
Patience is a virtue.
404 Marshall Bomb 17023 Jose 115
Terror in 3, 2, 1. I swear. There we go.
Get out, 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 get out.
Yeah, Charlie to ground, we're bailing the fuck out. We don't want no shit of this. Fuck it.
I love this thing. So yeah, Arma updated and broke its particle effect, so now it's invisible. So we're tracking it with the 3 can opener markers it does.
Oh, look.
I just gotta check people's health because it'll still do vanilla damage. Oh, they can see it. Okay, cool.
Following us.
Yeah,
I'll be healing people as it happens.
Because that thing's moving around.
We're scramming, get north. Just go north where the Alpha Charlie.
And it's making an airport crater for everyone that's here.
This is tactical.
So we can't see the black plumes, but they can.
Vehicles, if you can shoot that thing, that'd be great.
Made its way out here.
Go to the ground. I would recommend not shooting it with the tank. It'll probably make it even more angry.
Alpha pulled back to tank.
Yeah, so they still see the black smoke plumes. That's okay.
Draw it into an open field and then light it up with every vehicle we have.
No, I just want to leave.
Iopus, go pick
I'm
us
here to
up
play
with
Russian Takeover, not Iopus SCP.
Not Iopus SCP. There's been a few hints about I would do a few anomalous things in this campaign. It's not the main part of it, but it's definitely a side part.
There's no friendlies near this thing.
Righto, FSG. Hope you're enjoying yourself. This is hi, send message.
Be advised, we got attacked by a big smoke monster. Do you want us to deal with it or run away from it?
I don't know how to respond to that. I guess stay away from it and stop drinking on the job.
Is anyone still in contact with it?
Yeah, Rasputin's engaging covering infantry. Assuming the infantry's gonna be smart enough to get in my fucking thing.
Please don't light up the smoke monster. Friendlies are by it. I.e. autocannon, stop shooting. Ow.
Yeah, Alpha's currently running southwest.
Let's see if I go through their POV. No, I'm not gonna see it.
Bravo, could you get guys to get out of you?
Alright, let's pull it back.
Ground to high, we have some very interesting helmet cam footage for you to examine post-op.
I have been. There's nothing there.
Rasputin claims the kill.
Iopus, can you come to Alpha Mark and pick us up?
That's kind of cool, though, that I can't see it in my Zeus interface, so now I have plausible deniability.
Rasputin claims the kill.
So yeah, little gag on the side.
They're back up on their BMPs. We're gonna move around the amusement park and go to the Black Horse Resort.
So yeah, when it impacts something, it does, it creates like all those crater effects, which is a little annoying, but it's okay.
Bravo is not staffing vehicles, so...
It executes one of those for every player that's here. Alias is, there's a few parts of Alias scripts that do that, so...
RP5 is marked on map if you guys want to start heading there.
Now, let me see what it looks like if I teleport there myself. Yeah, so that's what it looks like. It has that black smoke effect. And now it's going to start coming towards me. And it just landed next to me. So yeah, I have plausible deniability there, but it does still create the black smoke. It's just clients, localized to the clients that see it, but now it's probably going to start appearing for me since I teleported there next to it. Or it'll all disappear. I don't know. Let's see. So yeah, so the Zeuses can't see it anymore? That's terrifying. That is actually terrifying. But yeah, no, Alias has some really good scripts. I always like to touch in here and there, so... adds a little something out of the box, you know? Whatever happened to the Alien DLC? I know some people localized some of the Alien parts. I just never found a reason to add them in. But I remember they started seeing, when they were attacking the airfield, they started, like, reporting to me that there was, like, CRBN stuff, you know, as we see right there, and, like, piles of bodies. And they were kind of hinting at, you know, trying to see if there was something lore-based because of that. And I didn't think anything about it, but I'm like, you know, screw it, I'll do something. Why not?
JTAC, is everybody away from that amusement park?
That's an affirm from Charlie, JTAC.
Affirm from Moscow.
He's gonna strike it with an airstrike.
This is Rasputin and Alpha. We're gonna knock in the fucking front door.
I guess you haven't used your suicide token yet. Go for it.
Yeah, I don't see her.
Baron, bombs in 2, bombs in 2.
What the fuck's exploding?
That would be...
The air is trying to... Oh god.
Just took my gun out.
Okay. Please clear the BMP barrel. Got it, Alpha.
Thank you.
Yeah, now they gotta go through cook-off. That's not really gonna go too well. And now I got mortars.
Mortar fire, move. Likely mortaring the southern entrance. Move, move, move.
Alpha, load your wounded into the BMP.
Ooh, right on top of automatic. Alright, I thought they pushed all their units up, but... Yeah, now they're airstriking the frickin'... That's cute.
301, Mark 17024.
Yeah, so the cook-off's gonna directly wall off that spot. So Wyatt, I'm sorry, buddy. I'm just having this guy react by putting stuff right behind.
Mortar firing again.
Hey, could we have air maybe smack the mortar?
There's AA in the middle of this place.
Wow, that's unfortunate.
Thanks to engage western from a volta to the southwest of your objective.
Moscow to Charlie, be advised you Euro just got dead by mortars.
We're pushing west around.
BMP is pushing west on the other, west side.
I love how they're just airstriking it. And they're actually aggroing the damn thing. Here.
I hope it's knocked on the wall here.
I have a really dumb idea.
Easier said than done when you guys are walking in front of us.
Thanks.
Rip server. What was that?
I'm sorry, I hope this.
Alright, this is Darwin. We're currently engaged with some sort of ZU. Give us a second.
I'm gonna move this thing back so if they stop dealing with it.
Alpha, I'd love to support you, but there's a guy with a SMAW in there and he just fucked our turret.
Charlie, can I get you to move south? We're having forces.
Charlie to ground, we're currently pinned down in the southernmost right side building.
So they get it back quickly, but just a matter of how the fuck am I alive? Oh dear, that 50 is annihilating Hazmat. I think TSB assets added to the armor values here. Panic fire. So I gotta lower their health coefficient after this one, because they are tanking a lot more 50 than they should be.
Let's go to the ground. Any chance we could get any infantry to go check the trees that just kind of lit it up? Well, they might see the concept though.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull squad back whenever we're able to.
Hey, come.
Mortar is down.
Whew. Why is that thing still alive? Never mind.
We'll just control.
And then Hazmat Kinnekins again. I don't know what's... It's those two that keep getting knocked. Those two just got dropped simultaneously. Alright. So, that's a new thing. Because we've normally had the vehicle respawn timer stay there. It just, for whatever reason, it knocks them in debug now. So I just have to increase the timers of those Vics. Because that'll keep them in that debug state. And the various things are going alright. Now they're trying to pull away as this team's coming up.
Alpha currently combat ineffective. Can another squad deal with the shitters west, please?
Totally Alpha, we will. We're
trying to steal that gas.
Also, our medic's down. We will need another squad medic.
Ground medic should be with you right now, I believe.
So team leader's pushing up quick. Oh, that guy just had his throat shot out. They're gonna circle around this to get in it, and that BMP is gonna shoot them.
Alright, this place is cleared. We need a new vehicle. Do we have one driven up, or being driven up by us?
I need a medic urgently on my fucking medic.
Have you heard any status of the
He's on the entrance, exit west, Alpha marker.
Oh, I do see him.
Platoon medic, come up.
We're on the wall, in bushes.
Bravo.
Contact south,
Yeah,
please.
it's fucking back in there.
Here, you know what we're just gonna do is the easy way. A fine addition to my collection. I have a really crazy idea. But it just might work. No! The cook-off killed him! The cook-off killed that poor bastard!
South, please. We have an enemy squad south. Southeast.
Roger, stop.
Probably solar vehicle because I don't see it down there anymore. So nice.
You know, if we've lost this many vehicles to theft, I think we should probably start pulling security detail on them.
We should install locks.
Military vehicles don't have locks. Especially Russian Vics, they're too expensive.
No!
The guys drove up to us.
You bastard!
Enemies northeast.
He killed Jeffrey! Oh well, cruising up down Main Street. Alright, I'll get that driven down there and then end key it, and I'll have 3 gases. So fun fact, actually, you can Google how to start a military Humvee. Like, you don't need a key. You just have to know what buttons to hit in the proper order. So, for example, if they left a BMP, or like a mechanized vehicle, I would only steal it if I had an engineer. That's usually my standard MO for when I'm doing, realism stuff. If it's a car, or something I can drive, then, yeah, usually it's fair game. Because my players will always steal Vics, even if...
Squad scavenge and find it yourself. We'll see if we can scrounge up enough things to be able to move.
Even if they're not supposed to, I have to explicitly state when they're not allowed to steal stuff, because otherwise it's usually fair game. So if it's fair game for them, it's fair game for me. Wait, how did the Super Hind get shot down? What did they... I don't want to know.
Enemies north.
Be a new group.
But yeah, this has been with a lot less AI than I normally work with in this campaign, and I've been dealing the same effect, so...
Crew in a white van.
Outcast crashed. Ouch.
Moscow went back to base.
Alright, I can go ahead and end key that.
Rasputin's on the way back in.
Because it'll respawn in 10-15 seconds. Well, yeah, I mean, if they're not going to guard their Vics and enemies come up and take it because they put it in between them and enemy territory.
Vehicles, I would just walk there.
Yeah, they could literally just start walking, have the vehicles meet them. I mean, the tank's at the halfway point.
A-firm, we're gonna go ahead and start moving south.
There's the gas.
Oh, cool. Where's the rally?
RP6, mark them up.
Stein's got another watch of Google Alpha, we believe to have taken out a possible Tunguska on site.
Disregard last RP. Marked it incorrectly.
They took out a possible Tunguska on... Oh, gotcha. Let me guess, you're not going to stay in there.
That's still in the middle of a forest.
Affirmative.
Alpha's walking.
It still works. He's not going to stay in there, though. Yes!
It's fine, it's not far.
We're right next to you, but okay.
Good boy.
It's not enough.
How many assets have they lost? I think I've killed like 3 BMP3s so far. Oop, I didn't mean to click out like that.
What do you mean? I got a
Chat, can you remind me? We killed 1 BMP there.
Alright, it's fine.
Hi, Command. This is the Cult of Quack. How copy?
This is hi, send message. Over.
We don't have any cargo ropes or whatever to be able to pick up vehicles. Would you be able to spawn some down?
So you're saying there's none in your inventory?
Nada.
They should spawn in each helicopter by default.
I'm looking at my inventory. I got nothing.
Script says no.
This is high. Yeah, they're supposed to be in the airdrop crates, but they're not in there right now, so that's weird. I will see what I can do to fix it. Stand by, over.
Thank you very much. Also, would you like to join the Cult of Quack?
No, keep it. Keep the memory to later, please.
Copy. Switching to 5-5.
Bravo is at Bravo Mount.
I'm gonna have to check the, that the mod's still on the server then, because it is set by default to spawn in the in that transport helicopter and the, stuff on the side. This might take me a hot second. There we go.
Been softening up some targets on that.
No, it's gonna be finicky with me today.
Stalin's been softening up targets on the east side of Guglovo. You can see a couple of G-shells that landed there. The target's pushed deeper into town, so that might be a good point of entry.
Outcast. I can't put stuff in inventories right now. That's a full arsenal. Just take them out of there.
Rasputin's in a position to start shelling the west edge of the town. If Air's just going to do a strike and not tell anyone. Okay.
What happened?
Wow. Air just did a fucking strike on the town and didn't tell anyone. And there's a CU in there somewhere. Air just obliterated the western half of the town.
Okay.
Where the... Bravo is moving out.
Copy. I was assuming the command deck would actually drive over here, but I'm asking for drive for 6 minutes now.
Alpha's with Bravo.
I'll throw in a few weapon teams to make sure the infantry still have something to do. But, yeah, they literally just dumped the entirety of their rocket pods into that. Good golly gee willikers. Yeah, they're just bombarding the shit out of it with their assets. I mean, it makes sense. And we're gonna be at about 2 hours even. Hot damn. Well, there's only one thing I can do. Panic. How do I panic? Oh no. I can't get into the garage. Thankfully, I can get in through this. As long as I have this, I'll be okay. I don't think I'll be able to. No, what are you doing? No, 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 no. Get your butt back in there. Here. You're safe here. You're totally going to die, but you're safe in here for now. Yeah, they're under the mod sets category in the Discord. Oh man. And I deleted all the inventory in here so there's no spare facts. This man's dead. Now I hear gunfire in the town itself. I mean, with all the trees knocked over, it's gonna be a little hellish to clear that.
Hi, Command. This is Colt Quack. How copy?
This is hi, send message.
Hey, be advised, we're not able to lift the gas with the MI8, so we're just gonna find some other way to bring it in, I guess.
Affirm.
You can delete the arsenal if you want.
BMP2 in this bar. They left in the bar.
BMP2 in the bar.
Yeah, I cut his fuel so he wouldn't drive around dynamically.
Which point?
Northwest.
Engage.
No, my engine! No! Come on, charge! Western-based insurgents. Conduct a charge.
Enemy southeast outside.
How do they not notice these guys literally come up behind them from the... Yeah, whatever. Now that's a real mystery. I guess the wheat field just concealed them? Maybe? Well, it wasn't the entire area.
Getting talked with that enemy southeast.
Already passed the line. Alpha, you still alive?
Well, that's both of his AT rockets. Oh, God.
Partially, I believe. We got stuck between a squad and topping off the people.
Alright, let's try to pull these guys back. I swear I didn't end key that. You can't even end key player stuff. I didn't have the chance to do that. I'm gonna have everything go back. Yes?
They almost done? Like...
Yeah. I mean, that's the last AO, I would hope.
Cool. I'm just gonna get off, because I'm freaking... No.
Oh my.
Okay. Realistically, if you're driving your stuff into enemy territory that hasn't been cleared by a friendly AI yet, I don't know what you want to, like, expect.
Is anyone still taking contact inside the town?
Update from Charlie, not inside the town, but yes, we are engaged southeast.
Why is Slushy running? I don't even want to know. So I think because this tree's knocked over, something's wrong with the door in here, but I'm not going to drive him out. No one's looking in this direction. I can run a script to make his path and come back, but I'm going to have him hide in this tree. So I'm trying to get that guy back. That's the armored BMP. Alright. Well, I'll bring it back to him. I have no idea what they did, but...
Enjoying himself. Entertaining his stream, that's what it's called.
Oh, you've been killed.
Thank you, guy.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't know what you meant by that, and I was busy microing the last AO. Yep, so that was the last guy. Everyone else is down, but... I mean, if you literally have the medic charging up point in front of everyone into where enemies were, that's all you need to know. 5 BMPs destroyed, 1 T-72, 1 Mi-8 shot down, 1 Mi-8 crash, 1 Mi-28 lost to monster, which I don't count. 3 gas trucks stolen, 1 transport truck stolen. No, neither of the transports were stolen. Multiple cases of friendly fire, and what I would personally say call heavy casualties. Yeah, no, I agree. It was just a mis-microing of the armored assets more than anything. Ground didn't give any orders to the armored assets. They just kind of performed on their own volition. I didn't really hear a lot of coordination with them. So, really, it was just the armored assets getting themselves screwed.
Combat capable when automatic.
So, I have a sneaking suspicion they're going to blame ground for it in debrief, but it's kind of their own fault.
Is that number moving at all on the left internal, or is it staying the same?
I mean, what do you expect, though, if you push a Vic up into this where you literally cannot see the enemy, and then, you know, just one of them happens to have AT right here? I mean, yeah, they're gonna smack you, you know?
Alright, let's go next, Elias.
This is started. Did anybody...
I didn't make any long-range shots today. I think the longest range I used was 150 meters, you know? That's what I feel like,
Because we had 3 friendly vehicle kills in
was
very rapid succession.
the big issue, you know?
Bravo didn't really shoot any vehicles.
It was either misplays of 360 security, or the Vics were just kind of leading the infantry push, you know? Like this one right here, the Vic was literally like at the tip of the spear, and I had an AT guy right here, and he was within like, you know, 10 meters, so I booped it. The tow one, the Vic, no one ever checked up here. Oh, they found the second IED! Oh my god. Oh, you guys found the second IED in the town.
Oh, we thought infantry would have probably seen that, you know, Liru, but okay.
They never went down there. They found the first IED and pulled out, which was closer to the west of the town. They only cleared half of it and then fucked off. So that one was on the west, eastern side, and it blew you up.
Alpha Bravo, other units up there, Charlie, straggling southeast.
Oh, that's hilarious. So we had one IED right here, and then I had another IED just down the hill, so when it started coming down, it was about right here on the line, and it was very close in. But yeah, no, they basically stopped here, they pulled back around, and went here. So that's another BMP killed.
Fast piece of land southside town.
Ground, this is high. Message over.
Send it.
Roger. What is your status at this time? Over.
We have broken contact.
Roger. Start pulling back to the airbase. Once I see everyone mounted up and pulling back, we will index. Over.
Copy. We have no vehicles. We're gonna have an helicopter come at LZ Exco.
Okay, fine. Chat, remind me. So the first BMP was right here on the edge of town that we blew up because the four-man group came out and I AT'd it about from right here, and that was what? That was literally like about 150, 200 meter shot. More on 150 though, based off of that slope. So that was the first one. Again, because they went into a town they perceived was clear and went on the edge of it and started firing at that. So that was just misperception. Second BMP was right here. So there were reports of the VIX being used up here, so I was going to send a tow up here to try to strike those anyway. It's just they happened to be right there, and that was where I was going to put the tow, because this is like a perfect mirror to where it was. So, you know, they're there. They had the, it was in plain view. I just struck it. The third BMP was up here. That was in plain view because they drove right up to an AT guy and he booped it. Fourth one, also, BMP was undefended. I booped it with AT. Fifth one was in this compound. And actually there were 7. Yeah, so fifth one, tip of the spear. Just, you know, got booped by an AT guy that wasn't killed off yet. Sixth one was... Actually, did we lose one in here? Yes, that's the one. Yeah, it was right here. And again, there was an infantry squad literally within 50 meters of it. And then the 7th one was to the other IED, because the first one, Risen, stepped on right there and killed him. The second one, that BMP trip. So, yeah, 7 BMPs killed. He's out of AT ammo. Otherwise, I would do some, but right now he's just laying low and fighting for his life, so.
Alright, squads, MI8 is landing. Go ahead and mount up if there's no room. Hop on the command gas.
Didn't I kill 2 BMPs near the mortar pit? You're right. No, it's 8.
Kind of
Yeah, no, there was an 8th one killed there too, because again, it was alone, so. Makes sense. 8 BMP kills, good God. No, let me do a spot count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then the 8. Yeah, no, it was 8.
Alpha's mounted, there's still plenty of space in that chopper.
Bravo's moving to there now.
8 time slots.
Go to Bravo, go ahead, mount low, keep security.
And then the only time the tank got killed was when it, was next to enemy territory and it got shot. But every other time, the tank did a really good job. It came close at times, but it quickly repositioned. ZU truck still working? Yes, but I've already stated that guy's kind of terrified for his life, so they're all just going to pull out on that. Alright, so, they're gonna mount up when they start flying and driving out. I'll index the server. While that's going on, I'll set up the server for the Roman and zombie things, and then I'm gonna try to do a quick intro on somebody, only if he shows up in the help desk, though. After debrief, and then we'll get to the zombie op. So, we'll probably take like a 20 to 30 minute break between the streams. Zebra, yep, alright, cool.
Opposite.
Zebra, if you haven't already, make sure you have the TFAR TeamSpeak plugin on, because I can't give you your T0 till you get that. And if you don't know how to do that, look in the mod sets channel.
Chopper, you're good to go.
But if you have TSB main fully downloaded, TFAR uploaded for TeamSpeak, then we should be good to go. Alright, that is everyone. And he's driving the wrong way, unless he's meaning to get... No. Amazing. Oh, that's from Zub. Yeah. Nice. So Task Force Arrowhead beta, there's a tutorial for it in the mod sets page on Discord. Alright.
Fuck, my brain hurts.
Alright, that was a messy one, guys.
What the fuck was that albino?
Okay. So,
something about the guy.
Overall, first off, hope you like the little gag I put. You people in the beginning of the campaign kept making hints and calling in to me saying there was, like, CBRN stuff. And that went on for the first 4 missions or so. So I gave you something as a reason for CBRN stuff, which was my go-to Steve character, which is also known as the Alaskan Bullworm. It's a worm script by Alias. It's been with me for years, and I love using it. So I hope that was somewhat amusing for you, but otherwise, let's talk about the op. This one, I played a little more of a minimalist strategy as the Zeus. Usually, I spam a lot more infantry, but because of the amount of customized areas, especially, again, I already told you I blocked off the underground portion of that bunker area to do at a later date. Because of how laggy it would get down there, so also to help counter the fact that that area would be in play and rendered on all of your clients, I lessened my AI count, and good golly gee willikers, it got messy today. BMPs. You cannot be tip of the spear in infantry attacks because, especially at the places that were attacked today, I mean, someone with AT can just, get out and hit you. The tank did a really good job today, staying in where friendlies were, and then when it was on its own, close to where enemy territory was, before I could maneuver anything on it, it would drive off. So, you know, it's tough. It was just one of those days, but there were like 8 BMP kills today. Also, I've noticed that as of, I guess, the newest update, if you are caught in a respawning vehicle, you get thrown in debug. So I am going to increase the timers of vehicles respawning to 60 seconds to hopefully give people enough time to be pulled out of the Vic, and if not, things happen. I also noticed either with Arma's update or TSB Assets 1, which updated between within our break, you guys are a lot more tanky, so I might lower that a little bit, because usually you're supposed to go down in a single 50 cal shot to the face, but I saw people take like 2 or 3 and then get knocked unconscious instead, so I'll fix that a little bit. Otherwise, just keep an eye out for where you're overwatching. Make sure you stick close to friendly forces, especially if if vehicles, be it aircraft or ground Vics, if they go over enemy territory and there's something there, I won't intentionally spawn stuff under you. I will maneuver things to go under you if you loiter for a while if you're in enemy territory, but I also know we shot down the reinsert bird because it literally flew over an AT team that I originally sent to go check out on the tank that was covering from the southern side. Also, make sure, Vix, you aren't just shooting shit off of thermals. Make sure you PID, because most of the reinserts that got shot down were still alive, and then the BMP just killed them all without confirming. So that was a little heartbreaking. Otherwise, I think that's it. Hope you enjoyed the AOs. Hope the frames weren't too bad. There were a few nasty spikes. I don't know what caused them, but yeah, that's all I got. Ground, go ahead.
So the two big things were pretty much already addressed. We didn't defend the VIX well enough whenever we left them. On the objective after the amusement park, we had a BMP overwatching them, but it had to pull back after it got AT sticked, or it got AT sticked and blown up. I'm not sure which. I didn't have a C-tab, so I couldn't micro the VIX myself, or at least I wasn't forward enough to be able to effectively, and I assumed that our vehicle crews would be competent enough to be able to pull themselves back and make sure they're with an infantry screen. But unfortunately, we had several times where our BMP was driving ahead of infantry. The big thing is to make sure that you're not driving into a bunch of infantry and you keep 360 around their vehicle. There was an instance where our BMP on the last objective had an infantry squad walk up 30 meters behind it, and infantry was engaging the squad that was behind it, but not before they got an RPG off.
Yeah, so on that last objective, you guys did a massive airstrike on it, and it killed most of the infantry, so I wanted to move 2 squads into the town from about 500 meters. The other one's about 750 away. And your BMP maneuvered to the southern side again. To the south is where enemy territory is, and those guys literally like walked right on top of it. And then friendly infantry went next to it, and then by then, yeah, the AT guy was within 30 meters, if that, to your BMP, so it just booped it. Back to Shadow, thanks for the 3-month resub. Hope you keep enjoying the operations. Hope you get a kick out of this.
With the infantry side, we, I think, did pretty well. We didn't have any severe mass gases after the Bravo suicide charge from near the beginning. That was really the only mistake infantry made, if you can call it that. Air did fine. JTAC, only feedback would be to call your airstrikes on 50, or make sure you do that every time, because there were several instances which that didn't happen, and infantry were confused if it was enemy mortar fire or friendly airstrikes or what was going on. Other than that, that's it for me. JTAC, you want to go?
I mean, yeah, you've kind of covered what I was going to say, but I just forgot to put on 50 that I was doing outstrikes or just forgetting to. Besides that, everything went majority well, besides Reinsert getting shot down once, because I didn't hear on 50 that they called out contacts towards the south.
It was called out, though.
Next one, Alpha.
So that's still me, Andrews, huh?
Oh yeah, I forgot you often. You forgot to fucking spot, asshole. I was
Anyway, was a bit of a strange one today. I had a lot of new people. They did very, very well. Where I could, I worked together with Iopus. In the second to last objective, I think I got him killed, sadly on accident. But other than that, I tried to work together with the Vic. In the last objective, we got stuck between a cooking off BMP2 and an enemy squad and managed to all survive it, which was fucking amazing. Yeah, bit of a strange one today, but yeah, bravo.
From the Zeus side, there's nothing really to comment. There was a up and didn't go bad, so that's good. From the command side, I think they're up and fine. I don't think they were.
Squid Eander occasionally shows up teacher now. He
good orders.
just goes and plays Tarkov now.
Squad side,
I don't think he plays any Arma, period.
I don't know, but squads have a bunch of new people. Very slow to respond to orders. Sometimes give an order and then no one respond to it. And if I move to a certain side, you can move there. Even if you need blood, you can go there and get blood that side. I don't want to say move to the south side of the compound, go there and then stand there and there's nobody there but me. So I'll rate half my squad as pathetic retards. Next group, go.
None that hasn't really been said. That was a thing. Definitely need to improve coordination between the infantry fighting vehicles and the infantry to make sure they don't blow up more. And outside of that, the plan worked. Yay. Go ahead. Did we even have a Delta?
That would be BMP1.
Okay, BMPs, go ahead.
Rasputin died a number of times with friendly infantry nearby, and I don't know if they just didn't see the AT guys or what, but it was kind of frustrating towards the end to just have an enemy squad that close with friendly infantry also that close and then just die. And it got truly frustrating to have air have this, god tier camera, and the most we're getting on the map is patrols and not static vehicles, A positions, static 50s, things that are threatening. And all we're getting notified of is patrols, which is sometimes we weren't even getting notified of that. So I'm sorry, Air, you kind of dropped the ball on the recon side of things. Yeah, and then just dying to small shots is just so much fun. Yeah, other BMP.
We did fine other than getting booped a few times to normal stuff. But yeah, infantry screens. Yeah, we called out on the objective, the first one before the last one. We called out enemies
I might not actually have enough time to do an intro.
5 minutes or 10 minutes, and
because I gotta get these guys slotted in 8 minutes.
Any infantry, even though I was told they were coming over. From what I heard.
Zebra, if you're here, I might have to push it off by 45 minutes because I gotta run the other op, which will just be a quick 30-minute thing.
Walk over an IED in the first objective that nobody cleared. That was interesting. But yeah, we did fine. So I guess tank.
I guess I'll do it for tank. Oh, go on. Do you want to do it?
Yeah, tank just did tank stuff, stayed back, used long range support. Did do a bit of moving around, trying to keep line, and spotted a couple of things. Called it out on 50.
Yeah, right, Zebra.
3 times. Nobody said anything, and for the 3rd time,
I'll do some intros if anyone wants intros at the top of the hour after the op.
Talking to them. Went through everything else, and then pushed up. Was told to push up. Pushed up. Started engaging, and then because there's only friendlies around us, we got triple tapped to the left side and killed outright. So if that was enemy, well, that's another thing of friendlies not covering, or that was a very bad case of PID. Otherwise, yeah, that was tanks day.
pilots.
Air.
Alright, for Airwolf, today was a bit of an inefficient day. I'll let my gunner speak after me. For now, it's a bit of a dressing down for my gunner. If you jump into a role you do not know how to fill, and it affects the op, it's very bad, and very many people don't really appreciate it. Today, most of our difficulties came from your inexperience and me having to explain most of the things or how to do and what to do. First, the view distance, you need to have it already set before things like this, so we don't have to land and the other people don't need to explain how to fix the stuff so you can see. Secondly, reading the map and marking stuff on the map and using the camera correctly. That was a bit of an issue today, so we did not manage to get any recon done. Mostly on the fourth and the last objective, we got some recon, like we managed to mark out the bunkers, but at the first and second,
There'll be another op in 30
useless.
minutes.
Well, you did get to use the missiles, and you did hit a T-55, and you managed to dismount it, so you managed to do that quite well. So from everything that went out to absolute trash today, you did manage to do something successfully well. I'll give you that. But picking a pilot role, if you don't know how to fly or operate the gun confidently, it's pretty much an asset removed from the entire force. But yeah, for the mission, everything went how it went. Airwolf scouted out far away, took out some targets, and did not find any AAPs. I think it was an Eaglet shared objective 4. We did a rocket run, but don't know if it had any effects. And then our fuel got removed when we pissed off the smoke monster a bit too much. And then we just kind of hanged around and did another airstrike, and that's about it for us. Tofu, you can go now if you have anything to add to the entire mission.
I mean, yeah, that sums it up about right.
Alright, I'm gonna Tofu, if you don't mind, I'm gonna cut you off here. Air didn't drop any ball really. Like, I didn't have any super secret outbound positions. The only two things that were a real threat. Well, actually, no, there's a third. But the tow launcher you guys found. That was the first thing you found. You blew it up. Then you found the T-55 coming up. You blew that up. The only third thing was when I had a Vic come around a different angle that killed the second BMP north of, what was it? Novi Sobor, but then it was quickly taken out afterwards by, I think, was Air in an airstrike. So Air didn't drop the ball at all tonight because all of my objectives were just inland, and I didn't really have anything other than a few Vics just in the towns and infantry, and like a handful of statics that were really well hidden. So, you know, you can berate him, but
no, the thing is
wasn't
just
much.
as the gunner who has the main optic and the main recon capabilities, the pilot should not be the one to notice the targets first.
I get you that. I got that.
The tow launcher, like I saw it. We saw something blow off the BMP. And I told my gunner to look around a bit, and then after a couple of balls, I spot the guy driving on a field away, and my gunner had no idea where he was yet.
But so I do concede the point of, yes, if you don't know how to play the role, you know, practice before you come on the server, of course. But I feel like based off of what's been said here, the main ball that was dropped was, I'm going to be honest, the BMPs and their positioning today. They would either go right at the edge of the front of the infantry push, or they would be by themselves. And I think it was even for 4 deaths by either being right in front of with the infantry instead of a little behind them, which is the best spot to be, or just by themselves, covering a location and just, you know, in enemy territory, and the infantry were able to, enemy infantry were just able to boop it. So, sorry, continue.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that for future roles like that, I'm just gonna put in a bit more practice for that sort of thing. I thought I was a bit more prepared, but clearly not. But yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, Yeah. Also, if you use push to talk, which some people don't like.
All right, Zebra. I have to do slotting in 2 minutes, though, man. It's gonna take me 5 to 10 to do an intro, so I have to do it after the op, man. I apologize.
Really don't like when there's some background noise.
Yeah, I was trying to
fiddle with that a bit.
Yeah.
I got
it. Give a NVIDIA series card. You can get RTX voice, and it works pretty well at removing background noise.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Reinsert. Basically, we did reinsert things. My biggest gripe is a gripe that always happens when there's any form of transport helo. If you get in the helo and you're told to get in the helo, that doesn't mean get out of the helo. If you're going to get in the helo, stay in the helo until you're told to get out of the helo.
I left key on.
It literally just speeds up the process of loading everybody in, and we weren't under fire, so it wasn't that big of a deal. But there are situations where this happens, where we are under fire, and people want to play last man or want to play security and stuff like that. If you're told to get in, just get in. Listen to your squad lead. Listen to your team lead. That's all. I think that's everybody.
All right, it is open. We have another op. I'm going to begin slotting ASAP on it. I'm just rebooting it because I forgot to put a key in, but otherwise, yeah, should be it. We'll be continuing with this on Mondays till we finish the campaign. And yeah, please put your feedback in the Zeus feedback channel if you want to yell at me for anything like the cargo ropes, and if you found any plum magazines.
Yeah, we found more than one.
All right, we'll put the locations in the channel, and I'll make sure they're purged. But I'll see you guys downstairs, and if not, see you at potluck. If not, see you tomorrow.
Real quick, Liru, I got a question.
Yeah.
Did we add an MI-26 so we can lift the gazes and the camazes? Because for whatever reason, the MI-8s can't.
Okay, put it in feedback. I'll add it. Sweet. All right, chat. So honestly, I think we're just gonna instantly transition. So I'm gonna